We are in Middot, Perek Aleph, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah, the first chapter of Masechet Middot. Mishnah says, Chamisha sha'arim hayu Har Habayit. On Har Habayit, there were 5 gates, 5 main entrances. Shnei sha'arei chulda min hadaram. So let's look at now we're going to look at our chart a little more. So this is Har Habayit. Har Habayit was 500 by 500 amot. Okay, this is the azara that we normally know about. The azara is a rectangle, but Har Habayit was a square. It doesn't look like a square because just the way they drew it, but it was 500 by 500. Okay, now this is the Ma'arav. This is Kotel HaMa'aravi. So the Beit Hamikdash. So if you think about where Yerushalayim is here in our times, but Yerushalayim was here in the times of the Beit. If you think about it, this is where the Ir David is, the famous Ir David, and this is where the Beit Hamikdash was. It was only built the other way around, much later. Okay, so at least in Beit Rishon, definitely Beit Rishon, and much of Beit Sheni, it was over here. So this was the main entrance. So says the Mishnah, okay, Shnei sha'arei chulda min hadaram. There were 2 chulda gates from the south. Mishamshin knisa v'yitzi'ah. Okay, those were the entrances. Most people entered and exited Har Habayit from here. Let's look for a second. Okay, this is obviously way beyond our ability to go into in great detail. This is Yerushalayim, Beit Sheni, in the second Temple Mount. So you can see here, okay, Beit Hamikdash and Beit Sheni, after it was built by Hordos, here is the main entrances. The main entrances are coming from here. Okay, that's the western wall, and they also have entrances coming from here. That's the southern wall. Okay, let's go back to our Mishnah. You obviously can research this much on your own. It's beyond the scope of Mishnah Yomi to do this. Anyway, okay, why they're called Sha'arei Chulda? Because Chulda and Neviah, the Mishnah says, the Bakati says, Chulda and Neviah would sit between the Sha'arim, and she was a prophetess in Melachim, so they called it Sha'arei Chulda. Kiponos min ha'arav. Sha'ar is a Sha'ar of Har Habayit that was named after a guy named Kiponos. Okay, maybe he dedicated it, probably. Meshamesh knisa v'yitzia, from the west. Okay, it was an entrance and an exit. Tadi min hatzafon, a northern entrance of Sha'ar Tadi, lo ya meshamesh klum. So let's look at our thing. Sha'ar Tadi, nobody would enter over here. Really interesting. Okay. Sha'ar HaMizrachi, the eastern gate, alav Shushana biratzira. There was a shape of Shushana Bira. Why was there a shape of Shushana Bira? Sha'alu min Gola, because when they built Beit Sheni, when they came back from Gola, tzivu alehem archei paras, they got permission from the king of Persia, and he commanded them litzayer tzurat Shushana Bira al sharei Beit Hamikdash. He said, you have to draw a picture of Shushana Bira, of Shushan, kedei she'yeh lehem mora malchut, so you remember who's the king here, who's in charge. And they did it. So really interesting. Imagine if the United States announced its support for the building of the temple. Yeah, we'll support you. Go ahead and do it, to build it on the Temple Mount, but you have to put a big American flag in front of it and picture of the United States of America. It's like you wonder what it wouldn't be the same. It would be very interesting. Anyway, so what is this Sha'ar HaMizrachi? This eastern gate, Shabo Kohen Gadol Asarifet HaPara. The Kohen Gadol there would burn the para aduma, because remember they have to burn the para outside of I think it's a para aduma, right? It's para aduma, and it has to be burned outside of the walls of Beit Hamikdash. V'chom Masa'adeh, all of his assistants, Yotzim LaHar Mishcha, and they would go out. They would do it out there. They would go from there to Har Mishcha to Har Zaitim. Mishcha is oil, to the oil mount. Okay, so now why does it say Kohen Gadol? So some say, the Bartuner says, this is the opinion of Rabbi Meir, who says only Kohen Gadol could do it, but we don't paskin like that. So maybe it's even according to other opinions, but it mentions Kohen Gadol because probably the Kohen Gadol was the one. They didn't do the Para Aduma that often, so one could imagine the Kohen Gadol was always involved. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.